the Scarlett Jo Show. I'm Georgina Grogan, and every week we are looking at fashion for the fun and fearless woman. Well, on today's show we are discussing inner confidence and how to unleash the fashion goddess inside of you. Joining me on the sofa are two such goddesses, Jess from Jess and the Bandits and Tanya from the Secret Plus Size Goddess. As you can see with what we're all wearing, we're all looking fabulous in velvet. So, Tanya, how does that velvet dress make you feel?
Like a goddess. It's absolutely beautiful. I'd even do my housework in it if I could. It just fits everywhere it needs to fit, and it just feels so luxurious.
I mean, I love the fabric on that, and on you it looks so stunning.
It's just amazing. Beautiful.
Definitely, but we're wearing a slightly plainer pattern, but in no way simple or not as elegant or not as beautiful.
All of the velvets are just absolutely stunning.
Definitely. Jess, how has your journey to confidence been?
I mean, it took a while. I've always been a really big fan of the whole fake it till you make it sort of attitude, and I think if you start to do that and start to say, you know, I'm gonna be confident, I'm gonna feel amazing in this, and you tell yourself, I am amazing, there's these awesome things about me that I love, eventually that really seeps into who you are.
So have you always been plus size?
I have always been plus size. I was quite a bit larger. I've been a UK 24, 26 before. And then now, you know, I'm at a 14, 16. And I think the key is if you're not happy with yourself at a 24, 26, 28, whatever, it doesn't matter. You still won't be happy with yourself at a 14 or a 12 or a 10. So you have to find that confidence in who you are. And that way, it doesn't matter what's on the outside, the confidence comes from in.
That's actually a really beautiful message. And I think I will start that. That's really lovely. So, Tanya, your story is a little bit different, but still very, very inspiring, especially to myself. So, have you always been confident?
No, not at all. I kind of got to around 39 and realised that life was passing me by. I wasn't wearing things that made me feel good. I lived in a lot of jeans and T-shirts. Didn't like putting myself out there, or when I did, I wore the wrong kind of clothes to hide certain parts and show off other parts, so people didn't look at the rest of my body, which I didn't particularly like. And then I got to nearly 40 and thought, life really is a bit too short and I'm only making myself miserable, so actually let's just give it a go, start wearing stuff that makes me happy, and I've never looked back.
Amazing. I think I can definitely speak for a lot of women in this room when you do inspire others to really go out there with fashion. I mean, you do wear some incredible dresses. You have one from Scarlett Jo where it's the gold panels at the side that we can probably put a picture of up, and it is absolutely just made for you.
Yes.
A beautiful dress.
The dress of my dreams.
Going back to being confident in all different shapes and sizes, what Scarlett Jo wants to do is show different shapes and sizes. So we have a model that is a size 16, wearing a beautiful fishtail in my favourite colour, Midnight, which this blue on redheads, on anyone, but especially redheads, is stunning.
Just fits in all the right places. Gives her a proper Jessica Rabbit
Absolutely.
look. And she just really looks amazing in it.
I think we've seen you in another velvet on the Scarlett Jo Instagram before, and you absolutely rocked it, which is the main reason why you are here today, wearing velvet. So we're really glad that you could join us, and that dress is just, you're working it. You're working it. So what does confidence actually mean to you?
It's a really difficult one to answer, but to me, one of the big things is looking at myself and seeing the positive parts of me and focusing on them and not on the negatives, and actually feeling the confidence rather than pretending to feel it.
I really, really do love that and admire that about you. So I think we can say a lot of positives about Kat in this dress as well, because it is another dress that just absolutely looks like it's been made for her.
Yeah, I love this dress. I mean, I'm pretty much like you, Tanya. About 18 months ago, I never would have tried anything on in this style. I actually won the Scarlett Jo selfie competition by wearing a fishtail style dress. So when I saw this in velvet, I had to wear it, and it makes me feel so sexy. Like, I love the curves and the feel of it. It's so sensual. I love it. It's amazing. Try it. You have to.
So going back to different sizes and feeling confident in those sizes, I think it's really important for women personally to actually know their size and dress for their size, which is why I think with Claire in this dress, Claire, you said earlier that you actually wear a size smaller in this dress?
Yeah, I'm usually a size 18 to 20, but in this dress I'm a 16, just purely because I love how it, you know, hugs my curves and, you know, pulls in my waist and everything. I love that. And I think that it doesn't matter what size you are in this dress, it will suit you and it will make you look gloriously curvy.
And feel confident.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I feel amazing in it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I can't wait to wear this out.
Well, that's definitely what we want to hear. But
Exactly.
you've both got the same dress on in 2 different sizes.
Yeah.
So you're wearing a 16 and you're wearing a size
24.
and the dress looks incredible
Yeah.
on both.
I love that as well, that obviously Kat and I, we're very different heights. Obviously I'm 5'10", she's slightly shorter, and it still looks amazing on both of us, and I absolutely love that.
I mean, I was the 5'3" girl where people said you can't wear maxis because you'll drown in material and they won't look good, but
The end
I
of
look
the
like
day.
a goddess in a maxi.
Exactly.
Throw the rules
Yes.
out the door.
Definitely. So with confidence, do you think it's important the way the clothes are styled that help you with confidence, or do you think you can throw on anything and have confidence, or a bit of both?
A bit of both. You can throw anything on, and as long as you're styling it and you're working it and you're happy in it, then it doesn't matter what it is. For me now, if I put jeans and t-shirts on, I feel really, really uncomfortable. I feel out of place, like something's not quite right. Stick me in a dress and I'm like, ta-da,
In a
I'm
velvet
here.
maxi and we're at home.
Exactly. I'd wear this to the supermarket, it's not a problem. But definitely the cut does help. I mean, if you put something on that you immediately know works and it fits and it clings, or it doesn't necessarily cling. I mean, if you've got a nice floaty dress, but it accentuates the right parts, then it will make you feel on top of the world.
So definitely like this dress on Lottie, wouldn't you say, Jess?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is one of these dresses that hugs in all of the right places, which is the amazing thing about it, is that it doesn't matter which size of the spectrum that you're on. Whatever it is about the velvet, or I don't know what it is, but it just hugs everywhere perfectly. And I mean, you just look like banging in that dress. It's amazing.
The colour is just outstanding.
It's fabulous.
You don't see very much as well. I mean, you tend to find a lot of the manufacturers like to put us in blacks and dull colours and
That's
not
just the complete
patterned.
opposite.
And this is
Hiding the
complete opposite.
curves.
Exactly. It's, you know, wow, bright burgundies and purples and blues and really stand out colours, and that's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
And she's working it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's it from me, Georgina Grogan, and my guests Tanya and Jess. Thank you for coming, and thank you, of course, to the beautiful models and our amazing audience. Catch you next time.